Yeah. Now, ninth grade, slowly but surely, it came to a tragic, for real. All right, so my daddy died when I was 14 in the ninth grade. But before I go into details of how he passed away, I'm gonna tell y'all this story right here. You're not alone. My dad was a Marine. He's a Marine. He's a mechanic. He was everything a dad can ask for. Like how he used to tell me, even the stories that he used to play basketball, he used to play football, he used to do gymnastics, do all types of backflips and stuff. Cause he used to see my nephew and my cousin contest like flipping and shit. So my daddy was funny, bro. I don't to this day, bro. Like my daddy always gonna be my best role model. Even though we got whoopings, like I can go on a story about my daddy, man. My daddy was like he was like your daddy, man. My dad was like say like if I had somebody like to spend the night or whatever, he'd say yeah to me and my little brother. Like I said, we were spoiled. By the way, we were spoiled growing up. So by my daddy and my grandmama helped me a little bit and stuff like that. But we wasn't never poor. We always made sure we had something every Christmas or every birthday, which is I'm blessed because a lot of people don't get to see that opportunity. But yeah, for people that know us, they know how spoiled me and my little brother was, the most spoiledest kids. That's why I don't take nothing for granted today. That's why I don't ask for much today. I rather just give back. Be like I'm not that type of person that always want to. You gonna give me this? You gonna give me this? Take. No, I'm the type of person that don't ask for nothing. I'm gonna tell y'all this a quick story, another quick story. When I was in college and I knew I was getting paid by the school because my daddy was a VA or whatever, I think I was 18, fresh out of high school. Yeah. So after that, I didn't ask no more. Once I knew that at 18, and to this day, which I'm finna be 25 this month, I ain't asked nobody for nothing no more after that. So, which I'm gonna talk about that in another story. But yeah, my dad was just funny, cool, but the way we used to get whoopings, bro, like this one night I never forget, bro. And this one day I never forget. How daddy used to whoop us, right? Like, cause I like I told y'all in one of the videos, my dad was a mechanic. If nobody don't pay him, that's just the extra mad on him where he can take it out on his kids instead of taking it out on the people. Sometimes he'll take it out, but majority of the time he got took it out on me and my little brother. So, as that's being said, I'm sitting here thinking like, okay. And then once me and my little brother get in trouble, that adds on the anger now. And the way we used to get whooped, like we used to get whooped with transmission belts, wires, branches, and the damn board that he like. If you know, you know, like the board that used to be right beside, yeah, with the nail, yeah. That's how me and my little brother. But it's just one crazy night that my cousin had broke this TV. I don't know how he broke it. My dad used to, when he used to go to me, he wasn't never let nobody in his room. Make sure nobody don't go in my room. Whoop-de-whoop. All right, so it was just one particular day we used to play hide and seek and run around the damn house. I don't know what my cousin had did, just flicking like the whatever he was doing with the little power on. But I just one day my dad just like once he came back from his meeting, he mashed a button and it's like, what happened to the screen? So now he don't know. So he goes into the next room where me and my little brother was at. So he turned on like, oh, what happened to my TV? Who broke it? I'm not saying nothing because I don't even know who went in his room. Only my little brother knew. So I don't know if my little brother broke the TV or my cousin had broke the TV. So I guess he just blamed it on my cousin. Then once he said the name, not gonna say his name, but once he said the name, it just it went dramatically left right there. He just got the board, started whooping on, doop, 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 doop. Put it back down. Go back to the room, calm down. Every time, and we hearing him at the same time. He said, every time I think about that, got back up, got the ball, whooped us again, put it down, got back up again, whooped us again, bro. And I'm saying, thinking like, this is crazy. That was the worst whooping of my life, bro. Besides the time when I used to, besides the time, yeah, I'm gonna say that too. But that was one of the worst whoopings of my life, bro. Is the worst whoopings of my life. Cause that TV right there, even though it got, I don't even know if it got fixed or he brought another one or he got to work, whatever. I just know that night right there was the worst. I know it was my little brother's worst night because it was my worst night. We were just getting whooped that night. Every time he think about that TV was fucked up, that's every time. Like I said, every time he think about that TV was messed up, bro, we just kept getting whooped. But that's not the bad part. You're supposed to get whoopings when you don't listen to your parents or your daddies or mothers or whatever. Your parents, nigga. Not no, well, and uncles and aunties that they tell your parents or whatever the situation is, bro. But like I said, we was spoiled, and without my daddy, for real, we wasn't there. We didn't know what football was for real till he signed us up for it. If you know widgets, midgets, pee wee league, junior B, all that type of junk. He told us, do y'all want to play? I think y'all should play. Ever since I put on them first pass, I mean, my damn, I miss this nigga, bro. But my daddy, well, he used to be by the fence or whatever, and he used to watch. And I remember this one time when I got hit so hard, cause that was my first time ever getting hit like how I got hit. I was crying, bro. I ain't gonna cap in practice. So he just telling me, I can remember him. He said, "You can do it. You can do it. Get up. You tough. You tough." I remember. Cause even though, like I said, bro, he used to be support. Like he was only watch like the like instead of him going over there, he used to be like and see from like he'll watch my practice of if Eben was practicing that, he'd try to keep a glance out on him. But it was majority of my practice because my practice was right there beside the fence. So when he used to be by the fence and like we used to like be on side of the fence, they were like, Reese, they go your dad right there. I used to go like that. He used to go like that. Um, but yeah, man, me and my little brother went to a lot of tough times, and I wish like I never took anything for granted. Even though majority of the time that I was always at my grandmama's house a lot, and my little brother used to go over there with my mom and them. But it's like every time, like our daddy was the only ones that was cutting our hair at the time. Before he passed, then we got more of the cousins, and then we started going to barbers. Then slowly but surely, the life started changing, as you can see, but don't care. But our daddy had this, so it runs in the family. So grandmama got, mama got, it runs in the family. So, but my other brother from my mother's side, it haven't hit him yet, but everybody else it untouched. So he lucky. Um, but yeah, now I remember, and yeah, that's another thing. Like the football part, whatever team basically my dad went for, me and Eben went for. So since we stayed in the state of Alabama, that's how we became an Alabama fan. Went for everything in Alabama and all that. Now as an NFL wise, I ain't come a Saints fan till like 2009 or 2000. Whenever they won the Super Bowl, that's when I started paying attention to NFL, and I just picked them as my team. So and that's when, like, cause my dad used to love sports so much, so anything he used to watch on TV, I used to like glance and watch at it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I knew who Kobe Bryant was. That's how I became a fan, cause I just seen him 24 on the court, running around, laying the ball up, dunking and shooting and everything, hustling back up and down. I was like, that's my favorite basketball. I like him. I don't know his name yet, but I like number 24 right there. Seen the back of his jersey named Bryant, and ever since then, I became a fan of him, and I became a fan of that team. Cause I wasn't the type of person that go for this and go for that. Once I seen something on TV and I liked how they was playing, that's like they became. So ever since then, I think it was 2009 or 10, the same way as I became a Saints fan. That's when I became a Kobe Bryant fan, and a Lakers fan. So UConn, I became a fan when Maya Moore was on there. So whatever year, 2009, 10, 11, whatever year that was, I became a UConn fan. Duke, how I become a Duke fan? I became a Duke fan when I was in high school because I had the snapback and everything. I think because of the homies and everything was liking Duke, but I started seeing Duke. I forgot how I became a Duke fan, but what's the name was on Duke. Well, I forgot what's the name was on Duke, but I liked the John Wall at the time too because he played for UConn or Kentucky, one of them two. But yeah, I'm off topic like a mug, but yeah. Now ninth grade, slowly but surely, it came to a tragic for real. And ninth grade was one of my best grades, but it was also one of my worst grades. So, like, I love my daddy, man. And look, this the thing with classes, right? When you remember when I told y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all this because I don't care. With classes, I wasn't the smartest motherfucker in classes. I didn't really care about high school for real, for real. I'm gonna be honest with you, 100. If it wasn't for my daddy, like saying you gotta get your grades up and all that, I wouldn't have gave a fuck. I would have been flunking L's, all that type of junk. So that's the reason why I had them special classes where they call special ed or study hall, college study hall, which is another word for special ed class. I know a lot of kinfolks and homeboys that was in that really wasn't made for that, and I wasn't made for that. But the only reason why, cause my daddy seen my grades was going bad. And I used to have after school classes. Yeah, and ever since then I've been signed up down there all the way to what fifth, sixth, all the way to my 12th grade year. I was excited about being in the classes, but at the same time, I'm sitting here thinking like I don't even belong. I'm too like even the teachers would tell you I was way. Once I started like even though okay this is the little situation when you like when you like the teacher used to go in there and say I need you. It was good because you only get like two answers or whatever on the test, like A or B or whatever. I already knew it. I'll be studying and stuff because you get an answer study guide. I even let the homies use it because I'll be like, I already know. So instead of me going like something now, look, this is not all the time I went into the class. I was always in a regular class where everybody else was taking classes, and I would pass it there too. So it was either or. I just know my mind wasn't built for the study hall junk, bro, because my dad thought I couldn't read because I was always getting bad grades. Once I got glasses and stuff, because I used to wear glasses as well, that's when I started getting good grades. But after a while, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, it really wasn't the glasses. But even though, like, when you put the glass on, the words is more bigger, because he always used to tell me and my little brother, we need to do more, like, we need to do something constructive. Like, we need to read a book, go outside, do something instead of staying on that game. And that's what me and my little brother used to do all the time. And that's why I think we some type of dumb in the head a little bit, but we also smart and we also educated as well. So that's how I got into them classes right there. It was forced. No, it was like yeah, it was forced because I didn't have no choice because I told you I was getting bad grades, fifth and sixth. Barely passed both of them grades. Barely knew how to do timetables and stuff like that. Because when I was in fourth grade in Jersey, I used to get good grades without none of that study hall or whatever they had back in. I was too smart, spelling words that nobody else didn't know how to spell, and I was getting hundreds on my spelling test and everything. But when I went to down south, my fifth grade, all the way until I graduated, I'm saying thinking like timetables. What the? I ain't know none of my timetables, even the simplest ones I didn't even know. So yeah, the homeboys, I tell you, like they'll tell you that I used to get bad grades on tests, and I had all else one time on my report card, and I had to literally run the damn whole like the whole field. They tell you, even though I said, man, I ain't doing it. I'm going home. I went home. Then once I came back, the next the couple of days, I ran the laps for the coach, and we was good there. But yeah, so my daddy passed when I was 14 in the ninth grade. Uh, then the special class, I guess you can say study hall special, whatever you want to call it. I know I had cousins and stuff in that junk, but I'm not talking about them. I know the people that was in there, but I'm not gonna speak on their behalf. This about me. So that's why I got into them class. But I'm not dumb. I'm not retarded. I'm not none of that. I'm very educated. I'm smart, but it's just that my daddy thought that I couldn't read, so he just signed me up for them classes. And ever since then, once he told my sister, then she passed it on, and I was still. The teacher would have told you. I don't even know why you going to them class. You way too smart. I was way too smart. Once I got like in 10th or 11th grade, Even though I had answer study guides and I can do the study guides in there, I was just wait. I was smart for real in high school. I just choose. It was just days where I just be like, you know what, I love this class because when you in other teachers' class, they let you catch up from the last class you just left, like you just left, like math or whatever you had to do, or when you in study hall, you get to do that. You get to get on the computer, listen to music, all that. That's what I liked about it. So shout out to the study hall, Miss Jody, all of them. Shout out to y'all. Y'all did y'all thing. And what's the other teacher? The funny, I forgot the other teacher name, but shout out to him too. He know who I'm talking to. But yeah, now as I keep getting off, well, I'm not really off topic, but that's basically going to my daddy's story. But now, as like I told you, ninth grade was also fun, and it hit a tragic. So my dad was getting sick, and he ain't really talked too much about it because I feel like if he would have told us, we wouldn't know what to believe. If he would have told us what cancer was, even though we seen the little chemo junk over the damn like the commercials and stuff right there. We didn't know what that was. We just know that people go ahead and they going through the little thing and they getting the laser thing. They're getting little, y'all know the little chemotherapy thing. So if he would have told us that, we wouldn't still until he would have told us like, you know, there's a chance that I can die, I can live. So then it would have put like, oh, like we don't know when we're gonna get to see daddy. So ninth grade, bro. Like that was when I scored my first touchdown in junior high. But that at the same time, my dad was getting sick around them times too. So I quit the football team and all that because of that. And it was just crazy, bro. Because once we got the news and everything, not that he passed, but that he had cancer, I'm sitting here thinking like he used to cough all the time, be out there in the cold weather, still working on cars, and then smoking cigarettes. That's what killed him, smoking cigarettes. So for all you cancer stick lovers out there, y'all better stop. Because cancer is in lung. He had lung cancer. That's how he passed away. So I never forget. Even though we had all the times with my daddy and everything. Oh yeah, and I remember when he got hit. My daddy had some cars too that I get into another situation. Well, yeah, he had like 8 cars, and when he got that new Cadillac CTS 2009 with the little spinners and everything, I was like, oh yeah. Sooner or later, daddy had passed to me because I'm the oldest. You know what I'm saying? But he had other like he had a GMC with some spinners on it too. My dad was a baller dog. I love my dad to death. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Even though he used to whoop us like crazy and everything like that, I still love my fucking dad to death. And I had never like that's crazy, bro. That is crazy. But he I'm gonna just get into the part, bro. Yeah, now as we at the doctor, cause we missing school. Me and my little brother missing school at this time. So we downstairs, on the computer. We up there with our dad. We really couldn't be up there with our dad because they didn't want us. I don't know what the situation. I just know that Daddy started losing his voice. That his hands was all swollen and everything. But me and Ibn, we didn't think of nothing like that. Like he's still gonna be fine. So I'll never forget the last day when we seen our dad like alive and still like upbringing, upgoing. Um, Before we was leaving out to go to like go back home because we stayed in Lambo. Uh, he he had he was saying like because like I told you we didn't know what cancer was, so he had his girlfriend and stuff. My sister from my daddy's side was there, and yeah, and he had said, "Take care, Ibn. I'm gonna be all right. I love you too, and everything." Like I like right then and there, I didn't even know that was gonna be my last time seeing my daddy, bro. And and it seemed like how the way he was, like with the happy smile and everything, with his glasses on. I just knew he was gonna make it home, bro. That was my last time seeing my daddy right there, bro. I don't remember if I did. Well, yeah, I did say I love you and all that. Um, no, I said all right because he said take care, and I said all right. See you when I get out of here. Like all that type of junk. So as we leaving or whatever, I ain't thinking nothing twice. Cause my daddy a soldier, man. He gonna pull through this. So I'm not thinking nothing about that, bro. So as we go back home that night, the next day we get the news, and I was like, I was mad, and I couldn't even cry, bro. Even at the funeral, bro. But days like after that, slowly but surely, when I'm by myself and I think about that, like my daddy, I cry in the shower, I cry here, I cry when nobody else can't see me, bro. So it's like my little brother cried because like, mm, everybody was mad that day. Everybody was crying. My cousin Quan, all like that shit was crazy. And after that, we we missed school like for a couple of weeks after that. Like they say y'all ain't gotta go to school, y'all. Say less. So remember going to the funeral and everything. My mama came crying, was right there beside. Like it was, and some of the people that was there that was so fake. I ain't talking about like the people that was there, but the people that so called. Cause my dad was everybody Uncle Tom. Some of them didn't even come. So right there, my cousin, we just looked at my cousin, funny ass bro, just looking. We just looking at him like this is drunk crazy. But at the same time, even though we laughing at this goofy motherfucker, I'm sad at the same time because I'm saying like crazy. Like I just remember how my daddy was looking at his brother. That was my first funeral going to his brother's, which is our uncle funeral. And I can see how daddy was looking like tearing up a little bit and stuff. And I never seen my daddy cry until like he teared up a little bit. But then when daddy got at home, that shit hit me harder because I'm saying this our first funeral, so we don't know where to sit. We don't know why everybody crying and all. Me and everyone was lost at the same time. So laughing, being dumb and young, don't know what's going on. This our first funeral, so we don't know how to fucking act like. But after that, I thought, wow, we just settled down, and that's crazy, bro. And then that shit. Once that happened, bro, I like said, damn. Lily put my name. Said, damn, my nigga, dog. Then as we go about, you know how like when you take people like to go bury them. Well, my dad got buried like far from away from home with all the military guys. Cause I just told you like he was in the military and stuff. So when casket was like right there, I was just literally like right there, just touching it. Like damn, I ain't gonna never get to see now where from here. What's gonna happen now? I don't know. Like I told you, like our dad used to whoop us. It was some stuff. It was because of anger, because like other people. But I got whooped that one time when he told me to take out the trash, and I said okay. So once he came back around, I was just now getting up, but he hit me and not damn near knocked the what's the name, the iron board or whatever over. Then I had got whooped again because he played like he said I was playing because I already had money underneath the damn bed. It was a lot of quarters and everything, but I never told like daddy, oh no, I'm good on lunch money and stuff like that. Then just happily one day he just looked down there and just said, oh, he said, oh, you playing me. So my cousin, my little brother was right there in the room over there just laughing while I was getting my butt whooped. But other than that, man, like that's how I got into all that type of junk, like spoiledness, the classes, you can call it whatever. Cause I know for a fact when I was in there, bro, I knew I wasn't supposed to be in there. The teachers and the people that was teaching us was telling me that. Even the homies that was the cousins that was around me told me I was too smart for that. Used to be shame like, oh, if somebody see me in here, I wonder what they gonna do. They gonna laugh and everything, but it really wasn't like that. I just said at the time, I just said it is what it is. They can make fun of me and all over. I can be a special ed or study hall kid, but I'm still smarter than y'all because I know I don't belong in this class. But my dad, like I said, man, I love my dad with all my heart and whatever will. And I feel like if he was here today, me and him would be right here laughing, reminiscing about the time we got our games, when we got whooped and everything. We be taking care of our daddy right now. Cause I know, yeah, we both will. We both know for a fact we be taking care of our dad because we owe everything to him. Like he was our role model. Like it was just crazy, bro. Like I'm glad that I had the times that I had with him because I feel like if he was like, I always say this all the time. If he would have stayed alive a little bit longer, the little the money situation thing wouldn't ever happen how the way it happened, but it did. But that's in another video. And yeah, man, don't take y'all parents for granted. Y'all can say y'all hate them or I can't stand you and all that type of junk, but don't take y'all parents for granted because you never know when you will see them again. But that's it, man. Love you, Dad, with all my heart. And I'm going to catch y'all people in the next video.